It is 5:15 as we welcome you back here to NBC10 Boston with an exclusive story. It's a story that we first broke right here. 3 Americans detained on the islands of Turks and Caicos charged with possession of ammunition.
Yeah, and now we have an exclusive interview with the latest American tourist who's been arrested. Tyler Wenrich is speaking for the first time to NBC10 consumer investigative reporter Leslie Gatiss following his arrest last month.
I can almost not wrap my head around it still, and I'm living in it. It's hard to believe that it's happening, and it's definitely a nightmare.
31-year-old Tyler Wenrich has been on Grand Turk Island since his arrest April 20th, charged with possession of ammunition. 2 9mm rounds were found in his bag as he tried to reboard a Royal Caribbean cruise ship after a beach excursion.
You know, I've used that bag to go to the shooting range with friends and to carry my firearm in the past. You know, I checked it before I left, and it was just a complete oversight on me, TSA, and the port security. You know, three groups missed that ammunition.
Wenrich, who posted bail pending a court hearing, says Royal Caribbean turned him over to Turks and Caicos authorities. We reached out to Royal Caribbean about the incident, but didn't hear back.
I spent about 3 nights in the jail, and then I moved to the prison for about 9 nights. It was extremely difficult. You know, the conditions were difficult, but the people were phenomenal, which helped. But it was still a very hard situation to be in. Something that, you know, it's definitely the hardest thing I've ever had to go through.
Wenrich, who's a paramedic, says it's difficult being away from his wife and 1.5-year-old son.
They're not doing great. You know, my son's having trouble sleeping at night. He knows something's wrong. He's old enough to know that there's something wrong. And my wife is trying to do the best she can. You know, she's got a good support system, but as you can imagine, we're a very close family, and having your husband thousands of miles away with such uncertainty.
He's living on the island with his father as the case moves through the courts. The situation has taken an emotional and financial toll.
I mean, tens of thousands of dollars that we're facing in just trying to survive here, and legal fees.
Brian Hagerich of Pennsylvania and Ryan Watson of Oklahoma both pleaded guilty to possession of ammunition after bullets were found in their bags when they tried to board flights home after vacations on the island earlier this year. Hagerich will be sentenced May 29th. Watson will be in court next month. A 4th American, Michael Evans, was arrested in December on the same charge. He's in the U.S. on bail and has a June 18th sentencing hearing. He pleaded guilty to possession of 7 rounds. All of the men face a possible 12-year prison sentence under TCI's strict guns and ammunition law. But the judges can consider exceptional circumstances that would allow them to impose a lesser sentence. It's a frightening waiting game.
Just trying to lean on my faith and pray, and I'm thankful for the support system that we have, and I'm hoping for the best outcome for everybody. It's an unimaginable situation that we're in, and we're all just trying to take it day by day to get through it.
Unrelated to their cases, there have been a series of bomb threats in Turks and Caicos. The police commissioner of the Royal TCI Police Force issued a statement about a series of bomb threats on officials and the island's 2 airports in recent weeks. They say no devices have been found, and they asked the public for information about the hoaxes. There have been social media posts that have made claims linking the threats to the American tourists, which prompted Brian Hagerich and Ryan Watson to issue a statement saying they condemn the recent threats against Turks and Caicos Islands officials, places, including airports and schools. We have nothing to do with them and hope authorities bring the perpetrators to justice. Our families use the Turks and Caicos airports. We are parents of young children. We take the safety of the TCI and everyone on them seriously. Leslie Gatiss, NBC10 Boston.